Lord help us, the cats are pooping. Hi. We don't smell it yet, but every time I come down here to do a video, the cats get in the litter box. Every single time. And I have to light incense and spray air freshener, but whatever.
Yeah, so if you see the smoke back here, I'm not on fire.
Hopefully not.
It's incense.
So anyway, I'm here to do a Horrorhound update video haul type thing. And so I'll show all that. The first couple things that I got, not at Horrorhound, but at Barnes & Noble, I don't know, a week or so ago. I don't think I showed these. Videoscope, new issue of that, which it's similar type, B movies, and it's really good. If you haven't seen that magazine, pick it up. And this is another one, Scary Monsters, which has got some great classic movie monsters, and there's also a horror thing coming up in Pennsylvania. There's an advertisement in here for it called Monster Bash. We're going to try to go to that, so that'll be something else that maybe we can make a video for that later. But right now, this is all the Horrorhound stuff we got Saturday, which was yesterday. We went for one day, and I could have easily spent the rest of the day or another day there just looking at everything, because they had so much stuff this year compared to last year. Let me show these two DVDs. I ordered these first. I'll show these. I got these from Amazon first. I got them in the mail Friday. It's this one is, they're both Trailer Trauma 2 and 3, Drive-In Monster Mania, or Monsterama and Horrorthon, and I need to get volume 1. But
this one's the 80s.
Yeah, this is more the 80s ones, and this is more
before the 80s.
Probably 70s, I guess, a lot of it. But yeah, these are really cool. They're all movie trailers, and I'm all about that. I just love that stuff. So anyway, on to the Horrorhound stuff. First thing we got, picked these up, I guess, when we walked in the door. Got 2 of them. It's little Horrorhound cards. For the, that's Horrorhound Magazine is the one that puts on the convention. So thanks to Horrorhound. And then there's a tattoo one that I picked up. These are all just, it's little free cards that you pick up. We didn't get a tattoo this time, but
almost did.
Weird and wonderful items for your cabinet of curiosities. It was dead when we met. Asylum artwork. That's what that is. And another Asylum artwork and oddities. It's 2 cards. And then you got Voodoo Comics, which they had a lot of cool comics there. But, I didn't even go through all of those, but the ones I did go through, I found some really cool ones. Jerry Wayne. This is music coordinator. This is the guy that we talked to maybe be on a guest on our podcast. And he gave me another card too, and I'm trying to figure out which one it was.
I don't know what I've done with this card. I'm glad you have that.
I think it's this one. No, it's not. Well, anyway, I'll just show all these. Here's Concert Media Films. This is one that I got. I bought one of the DVDs from. It's an independent. They had a lot of independent people there promoting their movies and their artwork and their sculptures and their T-shirts. There's the Murder Dolls. Or not the Murder Dolls, the Monster Dolls. Sorry. It's a Horror Dance Horde. And they had a table set up there. And everyone there is really nice, very friendly. This one is, that's Jerry Wayne, that's his other card. And then this one is Unpleasant Dreams. But I don't know, I've just always, not only pick up free stuff, but I always like their cards. People are very creative when it comes to making their stuff. Oh yeah, these are the customized fangs.
I'm getting a pair.
Horror Show Jack. So, yeah, I'd like to get a pair of those too. And they had so many different styles, like from different movies and different time periods. That's the same one. And then I got this Dark Wave, 80s and 90s Synth Party, coming up April 8th. And then this is the one of the first tables we stopped at. And they have so much cool stuff. Really, Some people would call it morbid, but you know, I'm all about that. It says Morbid Curiosities. Zachariah Messiah's Morbid Curiosities, and they're on Facebook. He's an artist, and we talked to both of them there, and they were very nice, talking about their bats and their spiders that they had prepared, and they had all kinds of really cool stuff there. I really like the look of their booth.
I hope they're there next time we go.
Yeah, me too. And then there's another tattoo sticker, tattoo artist. And then this is a band that we didn't get to see, but we talked to the guys in the band. They're really nice. Mumula. Got a free sticker there. And she got some stuff in her video if you want to check out her video and all the stuff that she got. And then got a Zombie Dogs sticker. We ate at Zombie Dogs, and it's really good. We had it last year, and was glad that they were there again. This was Zombie Works. Some different stuff there. But there's so much stuff there to look at. I was just like oblivious to trying to pay attention and see everything. Then we got this. This was their new movie, I think, that they were doing, and I bought 2 movies from this booth, and it's definitely something else, to say the least. And they signed, you know, a lot of these independent people, they'll sign their movies. All the actors are there, and the people that play the monsters in the movie. This one was there too. I didn't get to check that one out though. Space Babes. And then one of my favorite tables was there, Vinegar Syndrome. You heard me talk about them last time. I bought quite a few things from them last time and this time. They're very nice. Like I said, everyone there is really nice. I got quite a few from them. If you're not familiar with Vinegar Syndrome, check them out. And they also have Exploitation TV on streaming devices. So
he actually remembered.
Yeah, he remembered me. So that was really, wow. I didn't know I left that much of an impression. But and then this is a postcard that Kat picked up some of these. We're going to frame them. This is the Vampira one. So, you know, I like Vampira. She's cool. And then this one guy, he had so many magnets there. I could have bought a bunch of those, but I had to decide not to go completely crazy, because I spent a lot of money as it was. I got the
Let me hold one up.
Count Chocula. You can. And the Frankenberry, which I think that was the last Frankenberry. At least that was the last one he had on the display. And then Blueberry. And I got these classic cereal boxes, and I always used to, I mean, that was like one of the cereals that I just loved. And I want these on a shirt. Anyone watching this video knows where I can get these on a shirt? You know, leave me a comment. And then, you know, I bought those, and the guy says, "Oh, I think I have a coffee mug with that on it too." It's like, really? So I had to get that. What was it, like $10 or something?
Yeah, it was $10.
So I mean, I have a whole coffee mug fetish as it is, and I try not to buy coffee mugs very often. But how could you not want to buy that? I mean, I couldn't say no. But he had all kinds of different cereal ones. He had Freakies, that cereal that I remember that no one remembers.
He had a Match Game.
He had a Match Game coffee mug. Almost bought that. And he had video game magnets.
He had one that had like the old-timey Halloween mask, like the cat and the owl, and I really wanted that one.
I can't believe you didn't buy some of those.
I almost bought it.
Because I love magnets. So I could have just spent a lot of money there if I'd have stood there a little bit longer. I probably would have bought more. But it'd been like that with a lot of the booths that's up there, because everything up there is so much, not just stuff I like to look at, but it's like, if I was an artist, or if I ran a movie, worked for a movie company, that's the kind of stuff I would be doing. So, and then let's see, these are the 2 that I showed the card there. Was that one of the independent filmmakers, Rock Bottom Video, and they signed it for me. There's their names.
We watched this one last night.
Yeah, Fang Boner we watched, and it's
it's interesting.
It's pretty good, actually. I mean, depending on what your taste is. We haven't watched the Big F yet, but I'm assuming this is about a Sasquatch. It says Squatch Out Man. So, but yeah, these are, if you like independent movies, you might want to go to Rock Bottom Video and check these out. They have so many more at their table. So I had to be semi-selective when it came to a lot of this stuff. And one thing that I was real happy about initially and real disappointed about afterwards is Lloyd Kaufman was there at the Trauma table, and Toxic Avenger was also there. He just wasn't wearing the full costume. And he wasn't charging anything for pictures and autographs, which is awesome, which I didn't stand in line for. I wish I probably should have done that, but I thought I was getting a good video of him. I was standing there at the Trauma table, had the camera on, and he was talking to people, and there was no obstructions or anything. And then I go back to check my video, and we hadn't left yet. We'd almost got ready to leave, and it's like I had like 1 second. So I must have touched the screen accidentally. So I was hoping to upload a really good video of Lloyd and the Trauma table. But anyway, I'll just show you what I got instead. Two that I picked out and two that Kat picked out. I picked out Clown Camp Massacre. And Eli was there with us, Eli and Amy, and Eli said he could pretty much buy everything at their table. Super Starlet AD, and I feel the same way. I could have bought a lot more from them because a lot of that stuff you don't see very often. I mean, of course you can get it. And then Kat picked out Tales from the Crapper, which we haven't watched this one yet. And this guy that's on the back here, he had passed away recently. Like, I think within this year. And then Butt Crack, Kat picked this one out. Soundtrack by Mojo Nixon, and I guess Mojo Nixon he also plays in this. We couldn't really get this one to play right. I mean, it played right, it just had the
commentary.
Yeah, the commentary over it. We couldn't figure out how to uncommentary it.
We'll try it again.
But, so, Butt Crack. But yeah, we'll mess with it. But so much stuff to watch. And then at this this table I got, I'm trying to think where I got all these. Oh, I don't remember. See, these are both Vinegar Syndrome. I must have got them there. I can't remember, but that's who put them out. Count Dracula's Great Love. We started to watch this one today and realized I already had it and we'd already watched it. Phantom, quit moving the chair. And but this is like a transfer scanned and restored.
It's a really good movie.
And yeah, it is a good movie, and this has all kinds of extras because Vinegar Syndrome always does things right. And these are the lost films of Herschel Gordon Lewis. This has Ecstasies of Women, Linda and Abilene, and Black Love. So, if you're familiar with Herschel Gordon Lewis, he does Blood Feast and some of the other famous Wizard of Gore, and these have like, it has the cards with them here, like replicas of the actual, and even the back is, the front and the back looks like the real cards where they wrote all the original, I don't know what you'd call that, the footage, the footage stuff, details.
Oh, they almost look like library cards. Like, you know, when you used to check stuff out of the library.
Right. But these are, they do such a great job when they put stuff together. And they have the DVDs and the Blu-rays and most of the ones that I got, so it came with this. There's their logo. That's their new logo, I think. But a lot of cool stuff. And then I got, this video's going to run forever. I got the Jack Frost, Vinegar Syndrome also put this out. And this is the lenticular cover. Wow, you can actually see that on there. It looks like that's your, is that you? It's not you, is it? But I've never seen this movie.
I know, I think I've seen it.
I work with a guy that said he's seen it. He was talking about it one day. We were out somewhere, and I don't know. I don't remember seeing it, but I'm very looking forward to seeing it. And this has all kinds of extras on it, too. Scanned and restored. Like I said, they do a great job on that. And then one of the other tables I got, this was an independent one. And they signed it. You can read the title there. Can you see the title? Don't F in the Woods is the title, but there's more to the F than that. And there's that blonde girl standing right there. She autographed. They all autographed it. That girl too, I guess, was, I don't know which is which. Mm-hmm. This one. And the guy that played the monster autographed it. But yeah, I just love the the fact that they're, you know, not only really nice, but they sign everything, and you know, they're very happy to be there, like the rest of us. And then we finally found the full moon table, and I got Sorority Babes and the Slime Bowl-orama. I'd watched this a while back, and it's so great. It's just one of those movies that's like, you know, you can watch it over and over and just pick up on some of the funny stuff they say because of the bad acting and so on. And this was also from Full Moon. Nazi, I'm not saying that, and Bombshells. Well, anyway, it's 5 movies. I try to censor myself a little bit, you know, try to be nice and sweet and lovable and kind. And
Aw, he is nice and sweet and lovable.
no, not. But there's the these are Nazi exploitation. Is that how you say it? Nazi exploitation. So yeah, these I didn't have any of these movies. And Full Moon is another. They're on streaming services on Roku and stuff. Check them out too. And this was I don't see the actual. It says Concept Media for this previous one. And then skip over these. Then I got this one from. This was from the Severin table, which was on my list of stuff to get. Because I made a list out beforehand. Grindhouse Trailer Classics. Almost said Traffic. And I haven't watched this one yet. 129 minutes. And then these two, I never thought I'd ever get these. I'd seen these in a documentary not too long ago. It's Video Nasties Part 1 and 2. And these are, I think, 3 discs apiece. This one's 3 discs. I think that one is too. And it's the definitive guide. This is 14 hours of trailers and more from all 72 titles of Thatcher's historical band list. So this is all English stuff. And this one's 13 hours. So 14 hours and 13 hours. Keep repeating to yourself it's only a movie.
Tell him that story that guy was telling you when he was watching.
Oh yeah, the guy that that ran the Severin table, I was talking to him, and I was saying I picked up those 2 first while I was looking, and he said he just loves the movie trailer ones, and he said they eat up a big chunk of your life, and he said, you know, I have to ask my wife, do you have any laundry to fold so I can watch these? And he said they're really, you know, I don't remember what all he was saying, but
It's like you got, when you start watching them, you can't stop watching them. He's like, and I'll put them in before I go to bed, and then I'll fall asleep, and then my poor wife has to be subjected to all of those movie trailers while he's laying in bed asleep.
Yeah, what can you do? And then I got these 2 was also on my list. The Kung Fu Trailers of Fury and Return of Kung Fu Trailers of Fury. These were both from Severin too, and these are 134 minutes and 120 minutes from 73 to 84 and 72 to 83. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with Kung Fu anything. And then these must got mixed up, but this was the last copy they had at the Vinegar Syndrome table of 555, and this was put out by Massacre Video. I didn't see Massacre Video there this time, so I don't think they were there, so I usually buy a lot of stuff from them too, but they always have great stuff. So I was really glad to get this, because I haven't seen this yet. If anybody see this out there, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And then I went to, there's a table of a guy, he has all kinds of rare and obscure stuff, and I found quite a few that I was looking for. At least I found 2 that I was looking for. He had so many more that I could have bought, but this is the John Landis film called Schlock, and I was made aware of this in a documentary, a VHS documentary. This came out in 1973, which has never been officially released. And then this is another one I've been looking for, Frankenstein Conquers the World, a Japanese movie. Came out in 1966. I used to have a copy of this on TNT's Monster Vision, but I guess this goes for high dollar on Amazon or wherever. And then Kat picked this one out. It's called She. Came out in 1982. And the description of the movie sounds pretty good, so sort of like a sci-fi type deal.
Post-apocalyptic.
Apocalyptica. And then the last two DVDs I'll show here, I passed on these. I was aware of them before last year's show. Didn't order them. Seen them at the show, passed on them, and it's like I've been thinking about them ever since. I told that guy that. He goes, well, the first one's about sold out, so I just went ahead and bought them. These are Demons 1 and 2 in the steel case, and these have been completely redone, and so many extras on here. And these are, I want to say they're Blu-ray, but they could be DVD. But if you're not familiar with these two movies, it's DVD and Blu-ray, both of them. If you're not familiar with these two movies, you really gotta check them out, because they're like totally, like, here's like one of the replicas of the movie tickets they were handing out in the movie, and then there it goes into the back of about the transfer. But they do such a good job. This is from Synapse Films. They do a great job on all their stuff too, and restoring it and releasing movies that you just can't get any other way, or you can't get a proper version of it. And then their little catalog comes with everything. Yeah, Demons is such a great movie. It's hilarious. The acting's ridiculous and great. The special effects are great. It's Dario Argento and Liberto Bavia. One of the lines in the movie, it says, "They will make their cemeteries their cathedrals, and cities will be their tombs." But it's such a great movie. And then this was the movie theater one, and this is the VCR tape one. I guess it's a TV show one. And here's the replica of the birthday party invitation that was in the movie, and then about the transfer on the back. The second one is equally as good as the first one. It's just I like the first one better because I've seen the first one like quite a few years before I seen the second one, and like numerous times. One of the ladies I used to work with at, I don't know if it was Spencer's or Subway at the time, she used to rent movies that I was either too afraid to rent, or I don't remember. I should have been old enough to rent. I was probably just too afraid to rent them because I'm just weird. And that was one of the movies. So that's how I seen it. And I remember watching it, which was probably on VHS at the time, and just loving it. And the soundtrack too. I really should get the album if it's on vinyl.
I think we've seen it.
The soundtrack. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we've seen it at Shake It.
I don't remember, but. And then I also picked up one of these. Actually, these were free. Me and Kat both got one. They're from Mumula's Table. And we talked to those guys, and they're really nice. They were a band that were going to perform after the convention hours, wherever they had a little...
It was 8 to midnight.
Yeah, a little shindig across the road at the other hotel, which they usually do. And... they were going to perform. It's like a punk band. She got some stuff from them. If you check out her video, you'll see what she got. We didn't stay for any of that because, we're old. At least I am.
We're not old.
And it was past my bedtime probably, so we were tired. I mean,
I was so tired.
I could have stayed a little longer and looked a little bit more, but I didn't want to wear out my welcome because I have a tendency to do that. So, yeah, if we'd went across the road and hung out, we would have probably said, oh, God, we ain't doing that no more. But anyway, they gave us these free, and she got some stuff. Check out her video to see what she got. And then the last thing that I got, the only t-shirt that I bought, which is unusual, because I have such a t-shirt fetish as well as everything else, at the Trauma table, I got a Trauma shirt, Toxic Avenger, and I thought this was the coolest one. This was I got the last large, and I guess this glows in the dark. So... the thing is, after you're on your ride home, or after you get home, I was thinking about all the stuff. Oh, I should have got this, and I should have looked at that, and I should have got a better video, and I should have, got Lloyd's picture, get my picture with Lloyd and Toxic Avenger, and I should have this and should have that. But there's always next year. And this year was so much better than last year, and last year was great, so... Horrorhound does a great job, and everyone that was there. there was a lot, seemed like there was a lot more vendors this year. I don't know. But, you know, I go basically to see everyone, you know, dressed up in crazy outfits, and of course the vendors, and to find all kinds of cool stuff. And we definitely, I'd say we definitely found some cool stuff.
We found some really cool stuff.
So that's all it is. It's all done and over with until next year, but we'll probably be going somewhere else before then.
We got some things planned.
Yeah. So we'll see you in the next video, if you're looking. Ta.